episode of My Collection. Today I'm showing off some stuff from the 1996 All-Star Game, which took place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Vet, Old Veterans Stadium. Hard to believe it was so long ago. So this is just a little pamphlet from the All-Star Workout Day. As you can see, it took place on July 8th, 1996. Just a good, cool, fun time, and it was an opportunity to watch batting practice, the celebrity softball game, home run derby, and a little chance for some autographs and stuff like that. I did, back then, I remember I got a Kenny Lofton autographed All-Star Game baseball, and if I can find it one of these days, I will certainly show that off. So here are the ticket stubs from Workout Day. $10. Unbelievably cheap, especially considering what those would go for today. In today's market, they're like a couple $100. These were 3 tickets. My father, myself, and my brother Tom all attended the event. It was the home run derby where Barry Bonds defeated Mark McGwire, and it was a good time. It was a lot of fun to see all these events. It took place in the afternoon. Actually, as you can see in the ticket stub, 11:30 is when it all started, and it was kind of a full-day event. I think the home run derby was like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but a fun time. And nowadays, like I said, I think the cheapest tickets for an event like this are like $150 or something. They're outrageously expensive, but it was a good opportunity to see some of the game's brightest stars at the time up close and personal, and it was fun. Also, when the All-Star Game comes to town, they always have the All-Star Fan Fest. Back in '96, it took place at the Pennsylvania Convention Center. It was cheap to get into, like $6. I think $5 for kids, and it was sponsored by Pinnacle, so they were there showing off a lot of their products that year, and there were a lot of dealers and a lot of promoters there showing stuff off, so it was a fun time. And as a show off here is the old Texaco All-Star ballot. It was the official ballot that was handed out in stadium, and also they had them in the gas stations that year, so it's pretty neat to still have one of these. You see some of the guys on the ballot. It's pretty funny. Some of these guys, like John Mabry for the Cardinals, Hal Morris for the Reds, David Segui for the Expos. So a lot of choices there. Greg Jeffries was the first base candidate for the Phils. But a neat old All-Star ballot to have from a memorable event that I was lucky enough to attend back in the day. And here you see the official ticket stub. I went to the All-Star Game with my dad, and took place back on July 9th. I remember being really excited for it. It was the first time I ever got to see certain stars play, especially the American League guys, before it was just so common to see guys switch teams and the everything going on with interleague play being so prominent and stuff. But $50 was pretty expensive back then. It's cheap now because All-Star Game tickets, the cheapest tickets are a couple $100. Section 624, great view, third base side of home plate. Beautiful ticket stubs, unbelievable. I mean, I know '96 to a lot of us that are in our 30s, or maybe some of you guys that are a little older, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but then when you think it's coming up on 20 years, I mean, these ticket stubs are really, really nice. They're super high quality. Really happy to have them as part of the collection, and some great memories. Also, at the Fan Fest, they had these exclusive cards from Pinnacle available, the All-Star Fan Fest set. It was a 30-card set with some of the brightest stars from every team. As you can see, Cal Ripken was the Orioles representative. But really cool set. Glad I was able to jump on them when I had the opportunity, and happy to have them as part of the collection. Really nice cards. Ken Griffey, Kirby Puckett, Dante Bichette, Manny Ramirez, back in Cleveland, Mo Vaughn, Gary Sheffield with the Marlins. Isringhausen was the New York Met. Darren Dalton was a special kind of sport flick effect. I know it doesn't look great on video here, but it was a cool card that they made as the Phillies representative, since the game did take place in Philadelphia, and the Phillies were kind of god-awful back then. Jeff Bagwell got the Astros nod. Mean Albert Bell with Cleveland. Chipper Jones, Mike Piazza, who wound up being named the All-Star MVP, had a home run that game. Maddox and Jay Bell. Randy Johnson, newly elected to the Hall of Fame. Tony Gwynn, of course, one of the all-time greats. Barry Bonds. Here we have Steve and Mike from Amtrak. It was a little exclusive card. They were there signing them back then. It's a little out of focus, but they each signed one side of the card. And who knows where Steve and Mike are now? Ivan Rodriguez, Mark McGwire back in the A's, Barry Larkin, a lot of Hall of Famers in this set. Frank Thomas, Kevin Seitzer, not quite one of the Hall of Famers. Moises Alou, Cecil, Ozzie Smith, Ryan Sandberg, who is, of course, most of you I would think would know, is the Phillies manager nowadays, part of that all-star crew there. Has a beautiful design in the background there, the Philadelphia in the background. Joe Carter, Wade Boggs, and Hideo Nomo. William Penn right there in the background, right there by City Hall. They're nice cards. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Subscribe, let me know what you think, and have a great one. Talk to you next time.